Hey folks, Sandro here, back from the weekend, bringing you some more cartoon news and shenanigans. And today we actually have some cartoon news for you. So we have got more Batman content, which is always great. So you can see here, we've got Warner Brothers announces voice cast for Batman: Soul of the Dragon. So if I'm not mistaken, this is one of those like direct to DVDs movies that they've been doing. Uh, they recently had I've been watching them all. Red Sun. They always Warner Brothers does so many of these ones where it's like you get like a standalone movie. Usually they adapt something from the comics. They had Superman Red Sun a while back, which was really good. I highly recommend you guys go watch Superman Red Sun, the movie. Um, then there was the most recent one like a lot of those movies like kind of led into each other, and one of the ones I think it was called like Justice League Apocalypse War, and it was the big conclusion to like a lot of these movies that have been running, and I thought it was pretty good. I really like that scene where Cyborg was literally like trapped in this wall with his arms spread out like this, and his body was all like mangled, and it just looked creepy. It was so cool. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen that yet, you should probably watch that movie. It has Batman in it. Um, yeah, the worst one I've seen in a while was that Batman. What was it? The Batman Hush movie or whatever the heck that one. And then, oh, I don't want to spoil it for you, but the person it ends up being at the end was like, I didn't like the movie. The movie felt like it was all over the place. And they also did Batman versus the TMNT a while back too, which was also pretty good. Batman fights the Shredder at one point, which is pretty cool. And then Joker turns into like, was it an alligator? I think it was an alligator. He turns into like an alligator or something. He uses some of the mutagen. Is that what it's called? Mutagen. And a whole bunch of characters get transformed into like animals, kind of like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Um, I know in that universe, like the mutagen slime kind of like temporarily turns them, or no, permanently, I think, right? So yeah, it turns like random civilians into like you get characters like what were their names? Bebop and Rocksteady, like the pig and the rhino, and what was the other guy's name? Baxman, the guy who turns. He's the scientist that turns into the fly. That's like a black guy. There was that guy, and yeah, a whole bunch of stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, so we got another movie here. Let's start reading here. So this is on animationmagazine.net, one of the best websites out there for animation related news. This one is by Raman Zahed, I guess is how you pronounce that. It was a couple of days ago. Warner Brothers Animation has announced the voice cast for its upcoming animated feature, Batman: Soul of the Dragon, a 1970 set adventure which is executively produced by Bruce Timm. Hey, good stuff. Grim star David Guntoli will star as the voice of Bruce Wayne slash Batman alongside Arrow's Michael Jai White, who will reprise his role of as Ben Turner slash Bronze Tiger for the animated project. Bronze Tiger, that must be this black guy, right? Bronze Tiger. That's probably him. Probably. Who is Bronze Tiger? I'm a DC fan. Who in the world? Bronze Tiger, huh? I'm not familiar with Bronze Tiger. That must be a really obscure character. And also, I watched the first like couple seasons of Arrow. I don't remember that character, Bronze Tiger. Who's the Bronze Tiger? I okay. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. Why not? DC Comics Bronze Tiger. Let's get to the bottom of this one. Who is this guy? It's okay. It's some. So it probably is that black guy in the shot there. Let's see some images here. Okay, so that's him. I wonder what powers he has. Does he have powers? I hope he has powers. They're always more interesting when they have powers. So let's jump right in here. Um, or continue reading, I should say. So that was Bronze Tiger. It's probably going to be this black guy right here. And then we go. The movie will also star Mark Dacosios, probably that's how you pronounce that, as the voice of Richard Dragon, Kelly Hu as Lady Shiva, Richard. Wait, Richard Dragon. That has to be that guy. And the other lady, Lady Shiva. I've heard of her. Isn't Lady Shiva? That feels like a Marvel character. But that must be her. So the lady with the sword. So Bronze Tiger, Lady Shiva, and Dragon. What was his name? Richard. Richard Dragon. That's his name. That's it. Okay. Interesting. And James Hong as O-Sensei and John Keaton as Jeffrey Burr. So let's see what we got next here. Batman: Soul of the Dragon is an original story set in the 1970s. So it's an original. It isn't based off the comic books. Then interesting stuff here. So brand new story. Um, but the characters, I look when I looked up the Bronze Tiger, there was images of him. So these are old characters from somewhere. Uh, they must be like the most obscure DC characters because I haven't heard of them. I've seen so much like DC media over the years. Like I know like Condiment King, all like Kite Man. Well, they popularized Kite Man recently in the new Harley Quinn, but who else? There's so many like obscure characters. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, I just haven't come across them yet. So or maybe I haven't. I just forgot about it. But yeah, so it is an original story, and it puts the Caped Crusader, DC hero, against a deadly menace from his past with the help of three former classmates: world-renowned martial artist Richard Dragon, Ben Turner, and Lady Shiva. Bruce Timm, based known for his beloved and acclaimed Batman the Animated Series. Yes, that's amazing. Is executive producing this That's gonna okay. That just makes it like two times better immediately. It gets the double thumbs up. So great to see Bruce Timm back on the job. And let's see what we got here. So Sam Liu, Reign of the Supermen, Batman: The Killing Joke is. So I saw both of those. I thought they were both pretty okay, but I didn't like the Batman: The Killing Joke. There's this really weird scene where like Barbara and Batman are having sex, and there's this. It just like the camera. It made me. I was watching it with friends, and we all just blurted out laughing because Batman and Barbara are having sex, and then it just pans up to this gargoyle, and we're like, "What the fuck?" And it stays on the shot of the gargoyle for like a couple seconds. It was weird. Okay, it was a bit weird. I know a lot of fans don't like the whole. They don't like that movie, the Killing Joke animated one, because they didn't like the relationship Barbara and Batman had. It was a bit weird, I gotta say. But the gargoyle scene just made it like that much weirder. It's like why would they pan up to a gargoyle? It's so weird. Um, so yeah, if you ever see that movie, the Batman, the Killing Joke, look out for that gargoyle scene for a good chuckle. Uh, is directing and producing from a script written by Jeremy Adams. Mortal Kombat Legends: Scorpion's Revenge. I've never played that. Is that a movie or is that? It's probably a video game. I'd assume. So yeah, interesting stuff there. So it's great to see we're getting another Batman movie because it's been a while, I guess. Not that long, of course, but like, I now the question is, do I want more Batman? Like, have we been getting too much Batman in the animated cartoons? The answer is actually yes, yes, yes. We have. I personally think they should give some of the other characters a chance. Like, okay, it might be hard to sell Aquaman, but then hey, Aquaman made $1 billion at the box office. Now, could that have been because of Jason Momoa's abs for the ladies? It probably was the abs, but um, but shit, man, they've been going these animated movies. If you guys have been keeping, I've seen like all of them. I don't think I've missed one of these like animated movies. Uh, because I love DC. I love them, man. One of my favorite companies out there. Um, And yeah, shit, they overdo it with Batman. I think they could really they could shuffle it up. Like would it be that bad to see like a solo like detective oh, I was gonna say the question, not Detective Chimp. Nobody wants to see a goddamn Detective Chimp movie. Detective Chimp had his a couple times. He was in the Brave and the Bold TV show on Cartoon Network. But yeah, no Detective Chimp. Let's see the question. I would love to see more Zatanna. Uh, who else? No, Doctor Fate's more. That's a bit of a weird one. Cyborg, I guess. I don't know about that one. I don't know. Cyborg. They keep pushing Cyborg to be a Justice League member, but like he was so much better on the Teen Titans, the Cartoon Network Teen Titans show. That's my opinion anyway. You guys let me know in the comments below where you like. Do you guys like the push to make Cyborg on the Justice League, or back when I was a kid, there was really a push to get Martian Manhunter as one of the big six. Um, and I always thought that was interesting because you had that like kind of dual layer where it's like he's a shapeshifter who takes on the form of a black guy, but also underneath that he's actually a green Martian. So you had kind of this dynamic layer of like I don't even know. It was really interesting. I felt anyway. I felt like they were able to do some like interesting storytelling because it's like he could see the world from like the view of any skin color, including the fact that he's a green Martian underneath all the transformation. Really, it's such a Martian Manhunter is such an interesting character. But here's the problem: he is overpowered as fuck. It's true. His only weakness is kind of like fire, which is actually a pretty big weakness because like I feel like any character with an explosion, like a grenade in their hand, could probably like take him out. But he just has so many power. He has like shape shifting, stretching, mind reading, all this crazy shit. So like he's so overpowered that I feel like he's bad from a storytelling point of view, if that makes sense. But like, yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like they should really who else like because Wonder Woman got a show like Wonder Woman's been getting a lot of stuff recently. Superman's been getting a lot of stuff recently. I guess the Flash. Yeah, I guess they could do another Flash one. I would actually love to see DC Comics came out with these four new characters recently. They were like what were their names? Damage. Um, one of them had what was her name? Echo or something like that. What were those? Oh my god! Hold on. DC's New Age of Heroes. Let me see this. DC New Age of Heroes. One of them was like, yeah, who were they again? Yeah, here. Oh, Silencer. That was her name. Her name wasn't Echo. Silencer. She was this one character. She had the power to like. If you guys have ever seen One Piece, they had this one character named like Corazon, and he basically dies. Oh, I shouldn't have spoiled that. Whoops. Um, Oopsies. Anyway, so he can make like a shield and block out sound. So like when you shoot a gun, even though it has a silencer, I believe it still makes a sound. I'm in Canada. I've never held a gun in my hand before, but I'm pretty sure it still makes a sound even with a silencer on it. So this character had the ability to just shut down sound in a bubble, which was really cool. So I wouldn't mind seeing a show with her or a movie, a standalone movie. This is the character. Now I'll talk about the other ones. The Curse of Brimstone. No, what was that? What was that guy? There was a guy named like Damage. They basically had a gray Hulk, and his name what wasn't it? Damage. The Unexpected. I don't remember that one. New Challengers. I don't recall them. Um, I swear there was a book called oh there it is Damage. Yeah, so Damage was like the basically the Incredible Hulk of DC. He's just this big gray character that could like he was just like the Hulk basically. Uh, so that it would be interesting to see a Damage story. I would like that. The Terrifics were kind of weak. It was a janky kind of like Fantastic Four knockoff. You had Mister Terrific. You had Metamorpho. Oh, Mister Terrific was sort of like the Reed Richards. Metamorpho was supposed to represent the Thing because he's kind of like this weird character. Uh, then you had Plastic Man, who, I mean, you could say he also represents Reed Richards because he has stretch powers, but I think he was supposed to represent Johnny. Johnny, is it Johnny Storm? Yeah, Johnny and Susan Storm. Yeah, Johnny Storm. So he was supposed to he be the comedic relief, kind of like Johnny, and then Phantom Girl was basically like Susan Storm or like Miss Invisible. So that was it was basically a knockoff of the Fantastic Four, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the idea. I'm not a fan of that. But the one that could work the most was Sideways, which he had the powers. I think it was to open up portals into like different realms and realities and stuff, or maybe it was dimensions. I can't remember exactly, but this character, I'd love to see a standalone movie with him, and maybe they could just go through the multiverse, kind of like that. I never actually watched it, but there was that movie called Into the Spider-Verse. Maybe they could do a Sideways story instead of giving us so much Batman. I do love Batman, but like DC's been going a little hard on Batman recently. Let's give some of the other people a chance here. So yeah. Oh, and again, my biggest vote would probably be Sideways and The Question, not Renee Montoya, the actual Question, like the first guy who was the Question. Is it her father? I think it's her father. Or maybe it's not the father. I can't remember. The original, the male Question that was on like that Justice League show back in the day. You guys know who I'm talking about. He doesn't have a face. Yeah. Well, that doesn't narrow it down too much, but yeah, The Question and Sideways. So I want to see more of that. You guys let me know in the comments down below who you think should get a standalone movie. Maybe instead of Batman, we get like a Mr. Freeze movie where it focuses on Mr. Freeze. I mean, we kind of had that before, but like, there's so many different villains. We could see like a movie about the Riddler and. Again, maybe I'm choosing bad characters that have already got movies, but like, you could do something with an obscure character like Signal Man or Calendar Man or like Condiment King, the movie. That'd be funny. Actually, who else? There's those new characters, Gotham Girl. What was it? Gotham Girl and Gotham Man. They kind of have like Superman's powers, but like they have a limit to how much they can use it. Poison Ivy. Well, they kind of did a Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, so that's kind of redundant. But yeah, Batman. Oh, Gentleman Ghost. Yeah, let's get a Gentleman. Oh, that'd be amazing. Gentleman Ghost versus Hawkman and Hawkgirl. Oh, give me some Gentleman Ghost. All right, folks. So I think I get to end the video here. So again, let me know in the comments below what characters you think deserve a movie. Let me know if you think they're going too hard on Batman. I think they are. They're going way too much Batman movies. I can't complain though because I also love them. So it's a 50-50 mix up for me. It's like I love the Batman movies, but like also we have so many characters in DC's stable. Can we get some more of those characters? So yeah, that's it. That's all my thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We've been doing really good. We're at 29 subscribers. Looking to get 1,000 by the end of 2020. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for everything, everyone. Thanks for watching the video. Bye-bye.